welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share and subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. So we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends, Marvel's Eternals SERSI figure, played by obviously the wonderful Gemma Chan. So let's have a little bit of a closer look. Now this figure is really quite nice. I've said that a lot about all of the Eternal figures. She comes with two alternate hands, which is like a little finger pointing hand and a closed fist hand. And of course she comes with a leg from the Build-A-Figure Gilgamesh. But we'll get into the Build-A-Figure in a later video. Right now let's have a look at SERSI. So the actual design of the suit is really quite nice, much the same as all the other Eternals figures. I'm not sure if the lines are supposed to go through to the back, because obviously she's got the kind of silver over the green. If you have a look at the face sculpt though, it's a really quite a good likeness. I've seen worse definitely, but I think it captures her likeness enough to understand, you know, for you to know who it is. Yeah, she's quite nice. I really like the green. The green and the silver work really nicely together. Articulation wise, her legs, this skirt thing is obviously fixed. So her right leg, is it? Yeah, her right leg has got very limited articulation, but there is a slit here on the left side. So you've got a little bit more movement there on the left side. But the right side definitely has limited articulation, so you're definitely going to be limited in regards to what poses you can get her into. As I said, the green and the silver look really nice. I'm really enjoying the metallic look of the costumes of these figures, and they are going to, you know, as I'm going through and opening up more and more, you can start to see how they're going to look really nicely all posed next to each other. Now this is quite a basic pose, but I think it works quite well, and this is probably a similar pose as to what I'll have her like on the shelf. But then when it comes to actual photography and stuff, it'll be a little bit more difficult, and again, like I said a minute ago, be limited in regards to what poses I can put her into. But yeah, I mean, all in all, she's not the worst figure out of the bunch that I've come across, but she's probably not the best, but she's definitely not the worst. Let's just have a move. No, I'm not going to be able to. I just wanted to see if there was any more slits on that skirt, see if I could move it around at all, but there really isn't. You've got that one slit on the left hand side, and that's it. Let me just pull in a couple of the other figures just so that you can see how she looks next to a couple of the others. So obviously there's Icarus there, and I'm going to grab Athena as well, I think, Angelina Jolie's character. I've done reviews on both of these that are available on my channel, so do go and check those out if you've got time. But you can see here, I'm just going to have to mess around with Angelina Jolie's feet here because I've kind of put them in a bit of an awkward position. That might be better. No, let's have a little play around. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. So while I try to figure her out, but you can see the kind of range, the colour range, if you like, the palette that they've used for all of these costumes, and they really are quite aesthetically pleasing to look at when you've got them all next to each other. The blues and the greens, etc., etc. So yeah, so no, it's a really decent figure. I think it resembles the actor and the character quite well. Like I said, my only gripe so far with all of these figures is that the detailing on the front doesn't seem to run through onto the back, if that makes sense. So you've got the sculpting, you've got the lines there, but it doesn't run through to the back. I suppose the other thing to mention about this figure is the hair. So the hair is obviously kind of windswept, which again is going to limit the kind of poses you can put her in, because if you move the hair around too much, then obviously it's going to sit funny on the shoulders, etc. But yeah, all in all, I really like it. I haven't really got much negative to say. The green and the silver work really well. It's got a real Power Ranger vibe about it, if you ask me. All of these suits are kind of different metallics and different colours, etc. So yeah, aesthetically they're all very pleasing. I think as a whole wave, it's quite nice to have them all together and have obviously a full wave so that you can see all that whole kind of spectrum of colour. And obviously they've made one of the members, so Gilgamesh is the Build-A-Figure. So in order to have the full lineup, you are going to have to get the full wave. Minus Icarus, obviously, because he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. But SERSI does. She comes with the left leg, and I will have a look at the Build-A-Figure in a bit more detail on another video. But yeah, it's just to kind of round this one up. She is really quite nice and a nice addition to the Eternals wave. Please do check out the other videos. I'm going through slowly and having a look at each one of the figures in turn, as well as the 2 store exclusives and the deluxe Crow figure. A few of the videos are up on my channel already and the rest are coming shortly. But yeah, just to round this one up, she's a decent figure. Pleased that I've got her. I think that she's going to be, from the trailer you see quite a lot of SERSI, so I think she's going to be one of those main characters. So if you are picking up the Marvel Legends Eternals wave, then this is definitely one to get. As I said, do check out the other videos, and if you are enjoying the 5-minute figure reviews, then please do like, share and subscribe. All support to the channel is very much appreciated as always. And yeah, that's about it. There's not a huge amount that I can say. There's not a huge amount of accessories, not a huge amount of articulation, so not a lot more I can say, but I'll catch you next time.
Oh, yeah.